I'm from Colorado Springs, and so we're traveling on the East Coast, just meeting and greeting brothers and sisters. And I was married in 1982, and then in 1985 I was in the middle of a divorce. All I wanted was to have one love forever, centered on God, and a family. So I found myself in this situation, it's like, wow, that's what I want, but this is what's in front of me in the middle of this big breakdown. And so I really wanted to be perfect, right, and just do everything, be really willing. And somehow I thought that was enough to do the right thing, to be a public-minded person, to sacrifice myself when it was needed, and to be available to God whenever God needed me. And somehow I thought that was enough. And then I found myself in this situation where my spouse had left. And so I ended up in a really dark place where actually I couldn't see very much light. And I was in this, so disappointed, because I felt like I had given everything to God. Why would I end up like that if I had offered my entire life? Why would I end up in this big breakdown? And how could that be possible? And even how could God allow that to happen to me? So I kind of had a showdown prayer. It was really difficult because I was sad, but also just bitter and upset and angry and so disappointed. Right? So I'm praying and I'm weeping. And where I had to really risk my heart is not to have a nice prayer or, I'm so responsible and oh, I'm sorry this happened. But really, I came to God really, really up front. And I really wanted God to know where I was standing. So actually what I revealed is my huge disappointment, and even told God, you're a liar. You promised me true love, and you promised me these things and I don't have them, and you lied to me. I don't believe in love anymore. Like that. I really risked something because I thought, if I'm left with that, it's the end. And to reveal not being perfect or having it all together or representing myself well as a good daughter, I thought, I don't know what God's going to do with this, to reveal my heart like this. I was so crushed, in that experience. So then I told God exactly what I felt, and then I just laid on the floor and, and I just wept and wept, and it's really real for me because it's my strength now. I wept, and then I looked up, and there was this spirit. I could feel this spirit come around, and it was really like low, like on the floor. And I felt God's spirit come really so humbly to me. Like really so humble, and I looked, and I could feel it, and Heavenly Father said to me, if everyone leaves you in your life, I promise I'll never leave you. I will always stand with you. And so I just, it's like for God to be humble to me. I mean, this is like this experience, like God was humble to me, like coming beneath me to hold me. Then I said, okay. I sat up and said, okay, I got it, that you're with me. And then I just knew that whatever the course was that I had to go, I would go. And I knew that my heavenly parents were with me. Whatever I went through, and it wasn't easy, right? It was still like very rocky sometimes, but I knew God was by my side. in that moment, fear really disappeared about having to be correct or present myself a certain way or accomplish, but I just was really solid in the fact that I was loved. I was loved and that I could go forward. And so, so I went forward. I have a husband and 4 children now, an awesome family. Yeah. Yeah. But that experience was not just, it's really permanently in my heart, and it carries me whenever I'm in some kind of breakdown or struggle. It really carries me, because I know no matter what it looks like, no matter what the breakdown around me is, or the opinions, or the whatever's going on, that it's solid in me, and God is standing with me, and I'm standing with God. And I can be a contribution, and I can move forward and create something real and substantial. Anyway, that's my testimony, and it continues to transform my life, and I'm so thrilled about my relationship to God, and I'm grateful that you're welcoming me here.